Hello, we want to welcome you out tonight, and today we're going to actually talk about the Exponential Infinity comp plan here at Qsciences. It is such an easy comp plan to understand that we wanted to take you through some of the basic principles today so that you can have the ability to share it with others. So let's go ahead and start off. There's three major sections that I talk about when it comes to this incredible financial plan. The first one is retail. This is an easy one. If you have product that you've already obtained, it's just a matter of saying here and you hand it over to a customer that you've talked about and you make the difference between wholesale and retail. There's also times that might come up where you have a friend in a different state. All you need to do is send them to your own personal website as an IBO, and they have the option of purchasing for retail. They also have the same option to purchase as a preferred customer. Now, the difference between retail customer and a preferred customer is a retail customer obviously purchases the product at retail price, and you make the difference between wholesale and retail. A preferred customer is one that sets up an auto ship. That means month after month they're going to be getting that product, and because of that we've gone ahead and allowed them to get preferred pricing. So they get it at the wholesale pricing. Now, what does that mean to you as an IBO? That doesn't mean you're giving up all your income because you're not going to be making the difference between wholesale and retail. All this means is that you're going to be getting the volume from your preferred customer month after month, month after month. And so we've set it up very simply that if this is you, and we're going to go ahead and write some things on the board today, but if this is you right here, and you have 3 preferred customers, we've made it so that by having 3 customers, you're going to be able to actually start acquiring 3 free products. So basically, here's how this works. If this preferred customer does 120 PV, he bought 3 bottles of the Q96 for 120, again, PV. This one here went ahead and did 80 PV at 2 bottles. That's 200, and let's go ahead, and this one is going to do 100 PV in different products. Now, as a preferred customer, as an IBO, you look at your preferred customers and you actually add the total, the 120, the 80, and the 100, and that equals 300 PV. And again, PV is the point volume, the point value that's placed on the products that you have. Now, with the 300 point volume for all of your customers, and if there's a 4th, we could even add that one to it, or a 5th, but let's just keep it at the 3 for today. At 300 PV, you divide it by 3. That gives you 100 or more points. Now, this is great because what does that mean to you? You've got 3 customers, 3 preferred customers. You now have 100 or more points that is going back to you as the IBO. This is what's so great about it. You can call IBO success and place an order utilizing your 100 points. Now, 1 point equals 1 PV. So if you wanted to go ahead and use these 100 points, you could pick up an additional 2 bottles of the Empower Plus Q96, or you could pick up, how about a berries and banana Q96 and a bottle and use the whole 100 points. But whatever you want to use that, those points are set aside for you to use. Now, here's the one thing you want to make sure you're doing. In order to achieve, in order to attain the more points, you want to make sure you're on auto ship as well. And every month, if you don't use all 100 points, guess what? They go in and they bank them for the following month. So you could save 6 months worth of points, and all of a sudden, you have enough there that you could order your Qessentials and order a whole bunch of products or samples or a lot of different things where you can grow your business utilizing the products that you're now getting for free because of your preferred customers. So this is what's really cool about the preferred customer plan. Again, here's just a recap. Preferred customers need to be on AutoShip. Every order that they purchase, you take the PV for their purchases, divide it by 3, and that gives you the total of your own personal and more points that's going to go towards you. But remember, you as an IBO has to be on AutoShip in order to capitalize on those points. The next section I like to talk about is Quick Start. Quick Start takes place in the first 30 days that you bring on a brand new IBO. And this is what's so cool about this plan, is the fact that with Quick Start, you help them, you enroll them, you help them get started, and then you're going to make a percentage on their enrollment package and all the products that they purchase within the first 30 days. In fact, I want to show you an example here shortly on how you can help them achieve and actually earn enough money in their first 30 days that they can basically, essentially get their products for free, that they've earned enough that actually covers their entire cost for being a part of Qsciences. Plus, they get to keep all the products. So how cool is that to be able to have that for free? So let me show you how that works. Again, let's take this as an example as if you are brand new. You just got in today. And you say, you know what, I want to come in as a leader. I want to set the example, and I'm going to come in with the executive pack. And that's 1,500 PV for a total $17.99 is the price for that package. Now, here's what's cool about this. If you take this and you share it with Joe, and he comes on at 1,500 executive pack because he's following your example. Let's take it one more step. You show it to Mary, and Mary comes on at 1,500. And let's do Sally. If you find 3 people that do exactly the same thing that you do, let me show you how easy it is to recap what you've done. So let's look at this with your Quick Start. You get 20% on your first, second, 10%, and your third is 5%. And don't worry about those, I'll explain them. But let's go ahead and talk about Joe here that came on. Okay, he came on at the executive pack of 1,500. You get 20% of that 1,500. That is, you just got a bonus of $300 because of Joe. Now that's pretty cool. Now let's take this a little bit further. Again, you get $300 for Mary, and you get $300 for Sally. Now, we haven't had a chance to stop and talk about the Power 30 pool, and so I'm going to stop right here because it all comes together with Quick Start. The Power 30 pool is this. When you come in, dependent upon the level that you come in at, we want to reward you for your efforts and your leadership and for doing what we feel is investing in your own future. So when you come in at a 375 PV or higher, you get a multiplier of 2. So let's just write that up here somewhere. When you enroll at 375 PV, it's a 2 multiplier. If you come in at 750 PV, it's a 3 multiplier. And if you come in at 1,500, that is a 5 multiplier. Now, so let's take a look at this. This is the Power 30. I love this because here's why. You came on at 1,500. Your multiplier is 5. Well, guess what? Joe came in at 1,500 as well, and his multiplier is 5. So what we're going to do, 5 times 5 is 25. You're going to get 25 shares of this Power 30 pool. And here's what they do. Qscience puts aside a certain 2% of the total revenues for the entire week, and it goes into this pool. And then it gets divided out amongst the number of shares of the brand new people that are coming in each week. Therefore, it's averaging anywhere from $8 to $12 per week per share. So what does that mean for you? For easy math, let's just suppose that this week it's at $10. So you have 25 shares for Joe at $10. That's an additional $250 for the Power 30. This one was for the quick start. That's $550 that you've made on bringing on Joe. Now let's suppose we do the same thing over here. 250, that's 550, 250, 550. All three together, 3 times the 550 equals $1,650. Now, have we made back your initial investments yet? No, but hey, you know what? We're not through yet. We've only talked about 2 of the steps, 2 of the different pools during your quick start period. Let's go ahead and take on the next one. If you have 3 people, the company looks to you and says, you know what? We recommend you build it in 3s. You come on, you find 3 people, and then you help them be successful, and you help them get 3. So because we talk about how easy it is to build in 3s, they give you an additional $50 per month when your 3 groups do at least $500 in PV. They give you an additional $50. And that's called the Team of 3 bonus. All right, so now we're up to 17. We're getting there, but you know what? Here's the cool thing about it. In bringing on 3 people, you just hit the elite level. You're making things happen. You're just starting, your business is growing, and you're coming on as an elite. Now here's what the company does for you. When you do $4,500, and guys, this is pretty simple. When you do $4,500 PV in your first 30 days, guess what the company's going to give you? They're going to give you an option, either $200 cash bonus or $650 in product. Now, I don't know about you, but I know I want to have enough product that I always have product on hand that I can either share it with people I'm talking with or so that I never run out. I love the fact that they'll give us the $650 in product. But let's just suppose that you say, hey, you know what? I've got product. I'm okay. I want the $200 cash. Let's go ahead and add that now. And this is for the elite bonus. You now are at $1,900. How cool is that? You've now made back your initial investment. All right, so again, let's just go quickly recap. You brought on 3 people that did exactly what you did, and you're making $550 from each one. That's the $1,650. They then add the Team of 3 bonus, which is an extra $50, and then the elite bonus. Now, for those of you that said, hey, I want product instead, this is cash. Or you could have $1,700 in cash and $650 in product. That is $2,350 $23.50 on your initial investment is what you made back in the first 30 days. Not bad for a company. Again, Qscience is all about a science of happiness, helping people financially, physically, and emotionally. And look, this is pretty cool within the first 30 days. Now, we can also get into a little bit more, but this is where I really want you to focus and understand, because during that first 30 days, your goal as a sponsor, as somebody that's bringing on a brand new person, is to help them make back their initial money. That's what you want. That's what you're there for, is to help them recoup that investment and show them how they can help other people do the same thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and take it one step further. What happens as well with the volume that's also being generated by your preferred customers? So after your first 30 days, there's going to be volume that's going to start going up from your preferred customers. And we make sure that, okay, you've already got the 20% for Quick Start. Now, the following month, you're getting now volume bonus every month for all the products that's moving through your group. So you'll reach every month, you'll get 5 different levels because you're at the elite level. That gives you 5 levels. So Joe could have brought somebody else on and brought somebody else on and brought somebody else on, and guess what? The volume after that first 30 days, the volume is funneling up through you, and this is where you are getting a bonus for helping those people be successful. You can consider it a rebate, or you can consider it a friend helping a friend as you help them get started. It makes it worth your while, so it covers your cash, it covers some of your expenses you have every month, and it helps you grow the business, utilizing the money that comes from the volume of the people you've talked to. That's pretty cool to be able to know that no matter how many people you refer to your own business, and as your business grows, so does your income grow. We're going to go ahead and erase some of this board here for a second, and let's get on to the next bonus that we want to talk about, which is the customer sales bonus. Now, here's what's great about the customer sales bonus. Let's look at our 3 preferred customers, and each of them do 120. And then you also have your own order of 120. We are going to add all of that volume together. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 120 equals 480 PV. Now with the customer's bonus, they take out 240 PV, and that goes up through the unilevel that we just talked about. Now, you're left with 240. You get 20% of that, which is a total of $48. Now remember, we don't stop there. You have 3 customers that purchased. You're getting that as an IBO, but you're also getting the Amore points. Remember the reward points we talked about by having the preferred customers? You take their total, 360, divide that by 3, and you're now also getting 120 points off of their purchases. That's pretty cool. That's why people enjoy having good, solid, preferred customers that are ordering month after month and year after year. In fact, we've had some that have been customers of Q96 that have been purchasing the product for over 18 years. Never before have I seen products, and you already know this, but never before have I seen products that people are so loyal that they want to order month after month. And that's what's great about having preferred customers. All right, this last section, which I call our leadership section of the compensation plan, is pretty cool. As you grow, so does the ability for you to grow different bonuses. Your first level that we really start seeing the level of achievement is the elite bonus. And we've already talked about that one before, where you had the option of either $650 in products or $200 cash bonus. If by chance it takes you a little bit longer than the first 30 days, and let's say it takes you 60 days to do that, the company has made it possible so you don't lose that bonus, but they've made it so that you get $100 instead of the $200 in cash. Because they feel that if you're coming on and you're making things happen, that's where you really want to be, is at 4,500 PV and to the elite bracket within your first 30 days. Now, what happens though, you've now made it elite, you've helped those 3 people, you've got your money back on your package, you have 3 people now and you're starting to work with them. Well, after elite is bronze. Now with bronze, they do something really neat. When you hit bronze at that rank level, they give you $1,000 bonus in samples, in products, so that you have the ability to, again, help grow your company, even your business that much further. It's all about being able to supply your friends, your family, your people that you come in contact with product. And so they give you $1,000 in samples at the bronze level. Now, the next level we're going to talk about is silver. Now this is really when things are starting to come together. You're seeing growth, you're seeing your team start to develop. You've helped those 3 people. You've helped Joe and Mary and Sally. You've helped them bring on 3 people so that they've now made their money back, and now you've got a team growing and it's getting further and further, and you're starting to see the excitement. That's what this is all about. You become a silver. Once you become silver, you get a generational matching bonus. And then if you, from that point forward, you go gold, you go platinum, you go ruby, you get further and further, and you can go all the way 6 levels down in generation matching bonuses. So that's silver. Now, again, let's take it one step further and let's go to gold. Gold is pretty cool. Gold is where they've thrown in a car bonus. Now, how many of you guys would like to be driving around in a new car? New cars are great, we know that. And so what they've done is that gold, you qualify gold for 2 months, 2 consecutive months. You get $500 every month you qualify as a gold. So that first time you qualify for gold, they hold $500. The second month you qualify gold, they hold another $500. You're now eligible to go down and get a car of your choice, and they're going to give you $1,000 to go towards that new car. Use that as a down payment to get that car. You can wait 3 months, and if you qualify that 3rd month, that'd be $1,500. They will go ahead and keep that there for you until you are ready for your car, and then you can take that as a down payment. Now, the other option with the car payment is some people have come and said, you know what? I'm now starting to make some money. I want to really come and get out of debt. So they've opened that car bonus up instead of the $500. You can also, if you choose to, it's one or the other, you can take 75% of that $500, which is $375, and use that towards paying off your own personal debt. And all you need to do is submit the bill, and our accounting department will take that bill and they'll submit the check in your behalf and put that $375 towards your credit card bill, whatever that is that you'd like us to pay off. We will start making payments on that month after month. That's pretty neat. That's at gold. And then you go to platinum. Platinum's the next rank. And at this point, things are starting to really rock and roll and things are happening. You've been breaking some additional silvers, you've got some elites, you've got some bronzes, and now you actually start getting a leadership pool. And let me tell you, at this point, things are starting to rock and roll and you're going to be able to start receiving some great checks. You know, money is made for people starting off when we did the quick start. The quick start is where brand new people earn their money back. And it's the leadership bonuses where you want to be, and that's where it's going to give you residual income that you can receive month after month, year after year. It's the residual bonuses in the leadership pools and in the elite bonuses, the matching checks. All of those bonuses start adding up and give you the ability to reach your dreams, to go out and get the money that you deserve, and that is a residual income that can be passed on for generations to come. So again, there's the 3 sections: retails with preferred customers, then there's the quick start, and then the leadership. And we're happy to go into more details. There's other videos you'll find on the site. There's other people that will talk about the compensation plan, taking one section at a time. This is just an overview of the 3 different sections. Also, if you want a one-page overview, you can go to your back office, go to Resources, and click on the business plan, the compensation plan, and you can pull down a one-page PDF and print that off, and it has all the details that we've talked about today. You can also go to the front page of Qsciences.com underneath the opportunity, and you can find that same PDF there. That way everybody has the ability to pull that down, they can look at the plan, and they can know exactly how much they're going to make. But for me, the first thing I want to do is I want to make back my money. The second thing I want to do is help the people that I brought on make back their money. The time is now, the time is yours, sky is the limit. Have a great day.